Well, hello again.
Good evening, Backloggery.
Let me hide that now loading, because we are no longer loading. We are here. Apologies to anyone who may have been watching last night's archive while this went live and spoiled the ending. Whoops, nope, we did not finish.
Spoilers, we were in World 4 for a long time.
Well, you longer than me because I decided my time would be better spent going from the beginning of the game. I still don't know whether that was the right choice or not.
I mean, you seem to break even, basically.
Yeah, we got to the same spot ultimately, but I wasn't banging my head against it as long as you were. But neither of us got past it. I mean, I'm not super worried about anything in this at this point, aside from that jump, which is good, I guess. I mean, the fact that I don't feel like completely afraid of like something else along the way, you know?
Yeah. You've played... I've only played World 3 once, so I feel like I don't remember it at all. But it was pretty easy, I think.
Well, you didn't like the shmup parts.
Yeah, but they were fine.
And the regular platforming level was weirdly long, I guess. See, what are you getting all up here for? Still kind of don't think it's worth going in this area, but I always do it at the beginning. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a nice little warm-up.
Yeah. That's part of what I was thinking, I guess. I don't think there's actually anything good. I'm still wondering if there is a feasible way to get all of the bazillion one-ups. Because some of them spawn under the platform, and some of them spawn on the platform. Oh, I mean, you're making fun of me talking about how many one-ups there were, but you were the one that said you watched a little bit of a video where some guy had like 30 lives by World 2.
Yeah, he had 30 lives in World 3 or level 4 or something. I don't know.
I mean, this game definitely it's got the secrets. That's
like I am not doubting that there are numerous lives hidden about that we have never found, but I do question whether or not you are finding them and getting them in any kind of efficient manner.
What? I'm finding many, yes. I'm not always getting them, though. I mean, they're, oftentimes they are hidden or positioned in such a way where you could easily screw yourself out of being able to get it.
I mean, Conburn definitely part of the idea here was to get this game behind us, but also, like, there's... World 4 is so weird that I want to keep playing it while it's in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm actually, like, having slept on it, I actually am starting to hate it less as I learn it and can, like, cope with it more and more.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've got part 1 down a lot more than I have. Like, I'm...
After all the time I played it last stream.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying, like, oh, you're usually losing no more than 1 life. I'm like, consistently losing at least 2 or 3. But, see, the thing is, like, I'm not that scared of World 4 now because it's like... after level 1, there's like not that much going on if you know especially if you know your way through level 2. Whoa! That's weird. The boss was not really that regular guy that you're not allowed to leave the level until you beat him. He wasn't there.
Oh. Wow. Oh. It's good. Is there... Are we missing anything with the landmine? It seems
Useless.
largely useless, if
Yeah.
not entirely useless. That and I always forget how to lay it when I actually want to use it.
Yeah. I think it's circle for me.
Like, I'm wondering if you actually hit a boss with it, if it's like really powerful, maybe. Yeah, grenades are amazing. Oh my god, that's a lot of moss.
Definitely some places where I'm like, I feel like there's alternate paths I've overlooked or something.
There's times in World 4 where, even though there's like no music, a little drum beat kicks in. It always reminds me of the Terminator theme. Wait. Was that the jump I've been so mad at? I just made it first try if it was.
Was it?
Oh no, this is it. This is it.
Not doing super great.
So if you have not seen all of last stream, that jump is where Try and I are both stuck. Oh. You can get a bit further out on these platforms. Nope.
Oh.
A little bit further out on them than I thought you could. It's not just the brown part.
You can stand on the spike.
Not all of the spike, but some of the spike.
Did you
I
know?
think I made it. Oh,
Is there a cave over here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a decent number of one-ups in here.
well, we got World 5 and Jammin' Music.
Oh. It's musicless for so long.
I know. I forgot this game had music. Oh, I thought that background was a wall. Hello. Oh, I didn't get the spread. Yeah.
Little one up there.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
That looks like a lot of stuff. Like the garbage in
yeah.
level 2. How'd you get past it?
I need to turn down this jamming music so I can hear you better.
How did you get past it? Or did you?
Get past what?
That whole bunch of junk.
Oh, oh. That was an enemy. I screen scrolled.
Oh.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, where's the health? But man, this level is the worst yet by far of like what is a wall and what is not. Oh, I bet there's good shit up there.
Did you destroy some platforms?
No, I died, and when I respawned, they were all gone.
Oh. I wonder if that's intentional to prevent you from, like, trying to respawn platforms. Like, they just despawn when you die.
I don't think that's happened before. I've definitely died with platforms on screen before.
No, there's, like, a million one-ups there. Man, you know what? I feel like I'm...
One up. You're done with one-ups. You've decided they're a trap.
No, they are not a trap, but I'm just like... I'm just kind of having a bit of a weird start to my run here. And I'm considering restart.
A little rusty.
Yeah, just a bad warm-up.
This guy needs to get out of here. What is this?
You know, there's the runs where you do your best the first time back, and there's the runs where you need a warm-up.
The runs where you run alongside an enemy and just completely kill yourself.
Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure I had like between 10 and 12 lives, and I've got like half of them. So I'm just gonna restart. It's just not a good. Just pretty sure I missed like a 1-up cave somewhere.
One of them 1-up caves.
Yeah, no.
1-up pirates buried their loot long ago. Oh, can I roll in there? Oh, hello, 1-ups.
Oh,
I just found like 5 1-ups.
was it 5? You've got 6
so.
lives. So what you're saying is World 5 should not be too hard to maintain indefinitely.
I mean, I don't think you can farm 1-ups forever.
Right, but like you're on 5-1 still, right?
Yeah.
If you can remember where that spot was, then you should be good.
No, that's not. They're not continues, they're 1-ups. If I run out of continues, I'm still screwed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And speaking of, I've seen absolutely no gems in World 5, so...
Something interesting.
Cool.
Do I accept deaths on level 1? I don't think so.
Welcome to Turrican. Ow, ow, ow! What is going on here?
I was talking to Audie about our adventures in Turrican today. And he said, oh, when I come back to the US, we have to do an Amiga stream. And then you'll ask, does every single Euro game have water droplets that kill you?
That didn't work. Going this way now.
Young Scott says, yes.
Don't really have any idea of where in this level I'm supposed to be headed. Oh. But this might be a very vague or specific question, I should say. Is this a thing that I'm not understanding? Is there like a secret here? Or is this just weirdness?
Are you just like seemingly not able? It almost looks like you should be able to jump up there.
Yeah, like you can blow away some of those blocks, but not all of them, and there's no way you can like ball up there. I don't know if there's some mechanic I am not understanding, or...
I'm gonna take a blind leap off of it. I feel like something good will happen. I feel like if I can get all the way to that rock out there, there's gotta be something.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Oh, it went just a little too far. There's like, I bet it would be the reign of forever one-ups if I actually made it to that platform. Oh, I keep going just a little too far. I should jump a little earlier. I'm convinced that something amazing is there.
You know, the more I get used to using the hold laser, the less I feel like the spread is required.
I mean, in some ways, I feel like the whole... Oh, dang it. The whole... Oh! Okay, I still gotta see. What's over here? Okay. Some gems. But in some ways, like, I almost feel like the powered up laser is of similar power to the hold laser, and you always have the hold laser. Oh, there's a bunch of one-ups. There's a bunch of one-ups. There's at least 4 one-ups. I don't know. I guess I feel like it's of similar power, so part of me almost feels like you're diversifying your arsenal more when you have the spread.
Yeah. I can see the logic there.
I mean, I kind of just... I enjoy having both, but... This keeps going. Okay, there was one more one. Anything else? Wow, okay. So that's all the way back to the beginning. Okay, I'm going to restart with this newfound knowledge of where there are like at least 5 easy to get one-ups on level 1. Relatively easy to get.
Welcome to Turrican.
I hope I never require this knowledge.
I mean, I'm definitely kind of getting into the, like, discovering secrets thing in this game, you know? Like, that was probably a big part of the appeal, like, back in the day, like, you know, kids in school, like, in Turrican, if you know, at this part, you jump all the way over here, you're just like a bazillion ones. Ich habe 100 one-ups. 100!
I heard if you get to level 4, the game is actually haunted and the music goes away and no one has ever beaten it. Oh. Welcome, Mr. Dew. Ow.
Welcome back from Umbra.
Well, there go all my bonus lives.
Whoops. I'm not accepting death on level 1. Level 2.
Oh god, I thought that was gonna be the exit.
Come to Turrican.
You'll have to show your German friend my horrible German. Ich
Like I'm going
habe
wrong.
100 One-Uppens. I don't know what the historical or even contemporarily used term for one-ups is in German. Ein oop. I don't know what up. I can't remember. I'm sure I used to know what up is.
Eins auf?
Eins auf? I mean, I don't know if that's what they is that. I don't know if that's what they actually call it, but yeah, that isn't Alf more like of or out? No, Aus is Alf, I think. But I thought Alf was like or something like that. But Eins Alf makes sense. Or they could have been like a lot of English speaking. I don't know how common this was in like England or anything, but you know, the whole, you know, extra man. I was never into that. I've always been a one-up man. You know, I've never said I have 3 Marios.
I feel like I've used most any of the known terms willy-nilly.
I mean, I've used them like in jest, I guess. What? Why were there a million rocks there? Okay, fine. Deaths on level 1 are okay. Because there's like a bazillion ones.
I mean, you have so many one-ups, death is no longer a problem.
That's right.
I just fell way too far. Back over here. Probably good.
One, 2, 3, 4 up. And then there's at least one other this way. Although it's a little further than really seems worth it in a way. It is Eins Alf.
think my problem was not realizing some things were walls. Ooh, 3 1-ups.
This game doesn't have difficulty levels, does it?
That I know of. Really finding that just anytime you feel so moved, just like stopping and sweeping your laser around to look for hidden blocks can really pay off.
Yeah, yeah. I often feel moved to do that. I feel it swelling up inside me, and then suddenly I spin a laser around. You know, I've never just like gone straight down. Oh, I was once again not required to defeat that enemy. Weird.
You know, I say this as someone who is learning to enjoy this game. Like, the way people always, like, immediately go to the music when they talk about Turrican kind of makes me wonder if they actually like the game at all.
I mean, it's definitely a tough game, you know. So I bet a lot of people who played it never finished it. But I bet there is a lot of genuine love for Turrican. I mean, I am still on the, you know, I think this game is mostly good bandwagon. Which is, I kind of was very skeptical if I was going to like the Amiga ones at all.
Like, it has to be up, but there's no more up.
I thought there were 3 ups.
Yeah, I got those.
Oh, there's a 1-up that fell into the platform, but I can't get it. Whoops. I didn't do that. This is actually a really good spot to have powered up laser.
I found it, but there's at least one wall which has the sprite for wall you can walk through. Oh no. I have to start humping some walls, I guess.
These platforms that go down just like one bit at a time. What's there? I think that underneath me, is that where there's like the 1-up cave? Maybe?
In here. Northern red brick. I mean, I've seen a lot of northern red brick, but they're so high up I can't get to them unless, like... Wait, am I boned, Scott? Do I need some of those blocks that I destroyed?
This is the one I caved missed.
Oh, wait. Is this it? This might be it. Not entirely sure how I missed that.
Sandy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Someone's gonna one up some here. This one. Cave of items that are probably not very useful. Really?
Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Starting to worry about my time here. Oh. We started at about 7.
Yeah.
A little after.
So not long. Alright. So I got all these 1-ups, and that's before I even get to the 1-ups hidden by the secret boss. What do y'all think? Can Drum Mark Turrican complete if he hasn't beaten the secret boss?
What level is he at?
130.
God. Oh god. Falling.
A little bit of damage.
I mean, the question is, are there other secret bosses?
Well, let me...
Easy enough to go to 1-3 and kill a boss.
Let me look at my trophies. How does one do that?
Ah!
There was so there's a trophy on PS4 that says this called Be My Guest, and the description is find and beat the secret optional boss. Wow. This is funny. So I got a trophy last night called Diamonds Are Forever, which is get 1,500 diamonds in Turrican 1. There's also a trophy called Live and Let Die, and a trophy called No One Lives Forever, which is not Bond, but then there's also Die Another Day for your eyes only and License to Kill. So, like, a quarter of the trophies for this game are named after Bond movies, and one named after No One Lives Forever. I'll have to ask Audie who came up with the trophy names for this.
Did I miss progress?
Yeah, I'm on the final world.
And I am still on level 1, but I am finding like so many bugs.
So many left.
I am.
Congratulations, but also I'm sad I'm just
Fuck!
He got past it like on his first try.
That's what a day of rest do.
Yeah, that happens. Is there anything down here that... Oh, no. No, there's nothing good down there.
Oh, it turns out you can squeak further out onto that platform than I thought.
Oh, right, you can get, like, out onto, like, the upside-down horny spike thing.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow.
Did I take your bed, Furry? I'm sorry, Furry.
Are you?
No, not really.
Ernie will enjoy a Lynn-shaped bed just fine. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Interesting looking world then. Or that's
Oh,
free. I'm fine.
have I been up this high?
Get whip up!
Oh, I think... Yeah, I think...
You really not go in there? Sure seems like you should be able to.
Oh, anyone.
Oh no! God, I hope this is a secret because I don't want to have to do that again.
Are you still in 5-1, or...
Yeah. Oh, I'm back here?
Oh, the one-up did a stupid thing and got in the ground again. Why does that happen sometimes?
Yeah.
Oh, I want that P. Oh, I want that P. I probably am not going to be able to get that.
Wait, what are you talking about, Scott? You can get through where? You need to approach it from the right. From. Like, oh, I need to come.
Oh,
come
that
over
stupid
to the
one
right?
up again. Did the stupid thing. Ah! Okay, it's okay. What? Is it okay? It was okay for a second. That wasn't okay.
Mary, come this way. Oh. Wow. Nightfall. Great. Lonely blue.
There.
Oh, jeez.
Speed. You scoot.
Wow.
I'm going see if I can get this one up one more time. Yes! Yes! Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Getting all these lives is worth it when you're just going to use them all before you even get to the hard parts. Like,
I don't think that's true this time.
Oh!
Because I know how to do 4-2 a lot better than I did before. I lost a huge chunk of my lives on 4-2 before, but I know basically how to get through it now.
Well, on the bright side, I know we're like 8 1-ups are in this level.
Well, you don't know if you can continue there. You don't know if you can rebuild your continues in World 5.
I don't think you can.
Unless diamonds appear in a later level. See if those will spawn if I go this way now. If I go underneath. No. Okay. That was worth a try. If there are more one-ups this way, though.
Ow, 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 ow. Stop it.
What's this?
Ugh. Come on, where's some goodies?
Oh, there's a one-up. It's
Ew.
questionably worth it. Oh, there's another one. There's another one up. It fell down from the sky again. So all that was a net gain. I still think it was a net gain. Oh. All right, I'm going into World 2, finally, with 18 lives.
Only took you an hour.
Not quite. If I don't screw up, I could get like 2 more lives right at the beginning.
I don't know where that other set of lives I found went.
20 lives. Come at me, Turrican.
Down there, buddy.
You know, I feel like I often destroy blocks expecting, like, items to pop out of them, but I don't think they ever actually do.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think they just block the way, possibly, to items.
Yep. Ah, there's the one. Ah.
Feeling.
Yeah.
If there's any reason to go this way. Oh, so shadows.
Oh yeah, this is nothing. There seems like it should be something. I'm out.
Oh. You're outside.
That's not new.
Oh, really?
Ow, ow. Oh. Rah. You jerk. Oh, 5-1 clear.
That took a while.
It was a bit of a maze. Oh, sure. Oh, hello. 3 1-ups right out of the bound, 5-2. Can't tell if they're having pity or if they're preparing me for the worst.
I mean, you've built up quite a life starting from such modest means.
Style of music here. A bit more subdued.
Well, if it's a boss rush.
No, you know, that wouldn't be so bad, actually.
I mean, if you got grenades, and I guess you replenish grenades every time you die, so... Can you think of a time where you were, like, actually really glad to see a boss rush? Like, has there ever been a time where it increased your enjoyment of a game?
I mean, you know, it's always nice to see in a Mega Man game.
I mean, I would be mad to not see it in a Mega Man game just because it's tradition, but... Oh, dang it, that was where that at least one-up is, and I've never gotten it. I've seen it every time, and I've never been able to get it. I mean, but, like, does it make the games actively better? Probably not, but I made the tradition.
Yeah, the Beautiful Joe one was... Like, I think a lot of people hate that one, but I enjoyed it.
I honestly don't remember it all that well. I mean, that game has good bosses in general, though.
Oh.
I mean, Holt Davidson. I don't really remember that much about the fight mechanically, but I mean, you know, he's top tier video game boss character, that's for sure.
I mean, he was born to get wild.
He was! I mean, seriously. Did you know, speaking of Kamiya games, did you hear that Platinum is apparently going to kind of be refocusing and possibly not making really very console-like games going forward?
The computer-like games?
I mean, it was a very vague statement, but it sounds like they're kind of going to be refocusing. Apparently they've had money problems for a while, which is kind of surprising to me because I felt like they were like a big success. Like,
Yeah, it's weird.
like it's just very surprising to me.
Did I miss a way to go here?
Because like their games almost always were well received, and I felt like in terms of a, you know, a AAA style developer, like, you know, brand new company in Japan, you know, the past what, 15 years, like, you know, I consider that the relatively recent years. Like, I feel like they're one of the few, like, kind of new-ish Japanese companies that, like, you know, they seem to be really successful, but apparently they haven't been doing all that well.
What if... few years?
Huh? I mean, Bayonetta 3 is coming, of course.
Wait, are they doing live service stuff?
I mean, that was, I mean, they didn't say that, but that, people interpreted the statement they made as maybe going in that direction. It was a really vague thing, but basically, I think the implication was making really good Japanese action games that isn't making us money. I don't think I've been at this.
Sure is. I wish I had a spread gun. Yeah, we got the laser. What's it to pick up? You don't get to choose other than what you grab. It's really hard to choose what you grab sometimes. You always have this laser.
Oh, I think I know where I am now.
Why they give you all those lives? You should have so many timeouts.
Maybe.
What's up here? I don't think I've ever been. I bet there's like a bazillion worms.
Oh, a zillion one.
A bazillion worms.
Oh, fun.
Nothing here? I mean, there was. But I'm not sure. Oh, you're fighting boss.
He said that.
Oh.
Stop paying attention.
Ah.
Ow. Oh, I don't want to die here. We're going to definitely beat this guy
Ow.
without needing to use grenades. Or use grenades just to be safe.
Of course, being Turrican, that can't possibly be the end of the level.
Alright,
Oh.
World 3,
Oh.
17 lives.
Oh! I think I did it.
Oh, I bet there's going to be an escape sequence.
If it is, it's going to be in a whole different genre.
Yeah, right there.
Wow, that's cool looking.
Yeah. Take that bad thing I was fighting for some reason.
There, on the art file that I used for the trailer, the big looming figure, the layer is called the machine. So maybe
I have liberated this world from darkness.
So I think the machine might be the name of the bad guy.
That's familiar.
I don't know if that's the bad guy in all Turrican games, or even the bad guy in Turrican 1. I do not.
Evil never wins if we believe in us. What makes you say that, Hojo?
So there was actually very little level, or no meaningful level after the boss.
5-2 was just a maze with like no danger in it other than running out of time.
Huh. And wait, the boss was in 5-2?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, 5-1 is more confusing than it is hard, so You really got to make that jump, and you're pretty good to go, I think.
But did the boss have an unusual amount of health, or did you just grenade him and suddenly he was gone?
He was probably the hardest boss I had fought so far.
Like, most bosses can be dispatched very quickly.
Yeah, bosses. Then, like he kind of had 3 forms, kind of.
Yeah, if wow, the text scroll is still going on?
And now, enjoy the music, or press the almighty button on your fun stick.
Is there a hard loop?
Is there a hard loop, Scott? I mean, that sounds like an epic battle, Mr. Do.
One up fell out of there? Yes. Only I could get that P up there. I'll die before I get any P.
Did the one battle take the 2 hours, Mr. Do, or did you make multiple attempts to took it combined 2 hours?
Oh, talking about doing Dancing Mad?
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing taking 2 hours for one attempt, but it's not a short battle. I mean, the music track on the CD alone is like 30 some minutes if I remember correctly.
Matt, you will do it. It took a while, but it didn't take 2 hours.
I don't like. How do I? It put the name. Oh yeah, top of the leaderboard. Alright, so tell me where to find this optional boss in 1-3.
It's very, very early on. You'll kind of go down and then you'll get back up, like, through one of those sort of platform where they're all like directly above each other that this game is fond of doing. You know what I mean? Where it's like a 2 or 3 tile wide platform and you just jump up a bunch of them. And then there'll be like a laser shooting thing running along a rail right at the top of there, and you just like jump on top of that rail and go left, and you'll find the boss. There's paths that you can go there that give you some one-ups.
Scott, I believe you misspelled almighty by spelling it correctly. I don't know. Ow.
Scoot is, how is Turrican 2's difficulty considered in comparison to this one?
Ow.
Use the boost to get through!
Oh yeah. Well,
Go to the right.
No, that's, well, I mean, for now, that's true. It's a go to the right. Oh, you know what would be an interesting game for notifications? Have you heard of the fan translation that was done for a Saturn game called Bulk Slash? I think I've talked about it before. I haven't actually played it myself, but I've seen it streamed several times, and Corey streamed it a few weeks ago. It came about very recently, and it's this, you're like flying a mech, and you have this like, there are like several like female navigators that can like tell you what to do, and you like can, if you find another one, like you like if you like have to find the different characters, and then you can like choose to switch to the other navigator. But kind of one of the reasons why the translation's a big deal, aside from it, I mean, it's a pretty cool looking game.
for absolutely no reason, I'm picturing them as FMV mugshots that pop up and give you advice. Is that the case?
Well, I mean, they're not FMV, but they're like, you know, just like standard, you know, 32-bit, you know, animated character portraits. But like, I guess sort of one of the reasons it's a big deal is because their navigation, like, actually gives you a lot of, is actually kind of useful in terms of like, you know, like, they'll say stuff like, it's to the left, it's to the right, or, you know, something like that. You know, so they're like actually like kind of telling you like where in relation to you. Like they actually are helping you navigate by like verbally speaking, like where the, you know, objective or enemy is.
Hey, just cut the conversation.
What? Translation significant?
Huh?
You're saying the translation is significant.
I get, well, it's significant because like if you didn't do the voice, like actually do the redub, like you still, like, people who don't speak Japanese wouldn't really know like where they should go and stuff like that. So like they actually had to redub it, which is like, you know, really technically difficult because it has to like, you have to have like this file has to take up like the same amount of space on the disk and stuff like that for it to work, you know, for a CD game. And the translation, like the VO that they got is like actually really good. Like it feels very like like they, they got, just a bunch of volunteers doing it, but like they were really professional, and like the style of voice acting feels very, 90s. Like it doesn't, like it feels like a translation that actually would have happened. Like it sounds like, which when I say it sounds very professional, I mean, I don't mean that as a bad. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's pretty neat. But I guess what I was saying is, if we ever played that might be a good source of random advice.
I don't remember Grim Fandango enough to know where the good voice subs might be.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Yeah.
Okay, so where do I go at the beginning of 1-3?
Well, you'll just go forward until you start at some point, climbing up, one of those platform towers, and then at the top of that, go left.
Welcome, Amiga Cammy.
Yes.
I can't imagine what drew you to this stream.
Yeah.
Not our usual wheelhouse, for the record.
Prepare yourself.
We'll be playing more in the future.
Yeah, I mean, we actually have Turrican 2 on our schedule for, coming months. I mean, I think our intention is to play most of the Turrican games that we have this year. So.
Are there more that we don't have?
I think aren't there Game Boy versions? I don't know if versions, but maybe distinct games.
Oh, I guess I don't have Super Turrican 2.
I technically have that.
Wasn't that the director's cut thing on that one thing you got?
Yeah, on the Super NT. So that's why I say I technically have it. It's weird that it's not in the collection.
Ah, whoa, ow. Did that exactly wrong.
I mean, he dies in like 3 grenades. Or 2 grenades and a quick hold laser.
Trying to get 23 lives.
You found a bazillion lives.
I told ya! 23 is mathematically equivalent to bazillion.
Alright, well, optional boss beat, so I guess that is a completed game.
Now tell me, you beat it and then you complete it. Like, couldn't you get ahead on your, I mean, it would not be untrue to, like, wouldn't it increase the value, the number in your memory card further if you marked it beat and then complete?
Official inflation,
I mean, that is exploiting the flaw in the current way the memory card counts your yearly progress.
Yeah, but I mean,
I found your one-up rain.
Yeah, but
You only ever get 3?
But did you see the ones that were above and the ones that were below? Like, I don't see... So it looked like you got the lower ones.
Yeah.
See, the first time I, saw it and I freaked out and I
can see why you became obsessed with it.
it looks like at least 10, but it's actually, I think, only 6. But then there's, a single one that's really easy to get. But you should have. I mean, just for fun, you should You should have looked for the easy ones on level 1 that I found today.
I'm good. I can beat the game.
Yeah. Sure you got the lower ones? I thought you got the upper ones.
There were some above and below.
No.
Oops.
Alright, time to mark that complete.
So how would the whole beat complete thing work ideally, or don't you know?
In the remake, it only counts your milestones of, like, when was the game added and when was it marked beat. So if they were, you know, in whatever year those two things happened, get a negative and a plus. And if you mark a game from, like, unfinished to complete, then it'll automatically mark it as a beat milestone on that same day, so it'll always be accurate.
So complete just doesn't do anything for
Complete doesn't do anything for your progress index. You know, as much as I was grumbling yesterday, I'm gonna give that game 4-star.
I mean, I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, even though I still have not finished it, but I still think it's pretty good.
You were grumbling a hell of a lot.
Yeah, you were pretty grumbly.
You were like, F this game is BS. Especially after Scott went to bed.
Yes. You're like, all the Europeans have gone to bed, right?
Yeah. That's what he said.
Good going!
I am actually still positive on my progress index this year.
I'm positive on my index of progress. I don't think I've bought any games yet this year. Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Duke. If I remember right, you said you got gifted Dragon Age like 3 years ago? And yet you say you've beaten your backlog. Suspicious.
Someone called the backlog police.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've done anything really with Steam, but I seem to recall it being okay to leave games in your gift repository.
I mean, we've all fudged the numbers
Yeah.
in one way or the other.
So you can't do that anymore. At least not with games that are gifted nowadays. With games that were gifted eons ago, you couldn't hold them in your inventory.
Eons ago.
Yes, eons ago. Like try that hammer watch I gifted you in like 2013 that you finally redeemed a year or two ago.
Did I?
Yeah.
What is this game?
Hammer watch?
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that game.
Drum and I and maybe Bear had
Oh god, Delta 2 plays so different than Turrican.
Oh, you're playing Zelda too. How about this? How about this?
This will go extremely poorly.
Just teasing. You can do your backlog however you want to do it.
Aw. So anyone not familiar with this insanity, I am doing a run of Zelda 2 with my level locked at 1 because I'm a madman and I hate myself.
And you have to use a Game Genie cheat that you invented to even do this.
That's how much of a madman he is.
He fell down the slime pit, so I guess this run's over.
Yeah. Yeah, but nowadays, if you gift someone a game on Steam, you can schedule when it actually gets delivered to them, but once it's delivered to them, if they don't redeem it within 30 days, your money gets returned to you, and they don't, and the game is not redeemable by them anymore.
Huh.
I think they did that to, like, prevent people from holding gifts in their games in their inventory forever and, like reselling them after sales or something. Because you can't, if you buy a game, you can't just stick it in your inventory. You have to either gift it to someone else or put it in your own inventory right away. Or your Steam list, I'm sorry, not inventory.
Oh no.
Yeah, scheduling is very useful if you know a holiday or birthday is coming up and there's a game you want to get somebody that is on sale right then. Not that I'm speaking of experience or anything.
No.
That I've gifted Divinity Original Sin to a bunch of people last year. No, definitely not me. Great. Ooh, gosh.
Definitely got some rust to shake off here. Hitting wrong buttons, casting magic. Oh.
Level 4-3, 20 lives. Paid off this time. I didn't know
Can
I
you
was
make
doing
the
it
jump?
4-2 last time. Well, that's the question. Now that you figured out the trick.
Maybe now I get to witness the jump done correctly.
Very thrilling.
Thinking about watching Blake beat Dracula, but Bernie has trapped me again.
Wait, what about beating Dracula?
I was going to go watch Blink streaming him beating Dracula, but I got a Bernie on my lap again.
Beat Dracula in what?
Order of Ecclesia. How do you say it?
That's how I say it anyway.
The well-timed backlog laugh. Well done, Kane.
Good luck.
pick up your control switch and enter another world. You are now Cube, defender of the polyverse.
I always forget there's that one notification that goes dun 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 instead of doo 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 doo.
Oh man, should that cube clip be in the game over pool instead of the cube pool?
Doesn't
Wait,
talk about it being a game over. It just says game over at the end.
We got a few like that.
but wait, is that the one that ends in the dun dun dun?
Yeah,
Like, it sounds too triumphant.
Yeah.
that's kind of a downbeat triumph.
I mean,
Boom, boom, boom.
saying the voiceover has nothing to do with the game overs.
Yeah, it says you are Cube, defender of the polyverse. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Yeah. And then suddenly game over because, okay.
That one's not coming. Yeah.
Use bombs wisely.
Use bombs wisely. Here, just for Peppy, I'm gonna lay a bomb. And that was as wisely as you can spend bombs in this game because they're not very useful.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
That's not true, Peppy. There are basically no enemies at this level. Although there are mobs.
Everybody stay alert.
Try.
Yes. What?
I said use the boost to get through.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you over Peppy saying everybody stay alert.
A lot of peppy in there.
Yeah, there was a string of 3 Peppies in a row.
Peppy's a helpful guy.
Be careful.
You should include a
Checkpoint!
you should include a conversation portrait of Peppy in those clips.
All of them?
Huh?
All of them?
Well, why not? It doesn't necessarily have to lip sync. Just use the same one.
The alert picture is already Peppy.
Oh, is it? I mean, I rarely actually see the picture. I just hear it.
The peppy being the silhouette was my idea. It used to be Phoenix, right? It's
Ah. It's Peppy for all of them?
Yeah.
Whether it's Peppy or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Everyone.
Aim at the cannons. Destroy them first.
I mean, Phoenix is in need of advice. He rarely gives any useful advice.
Agreed.
Oh, what am I doing?
One of my favorite things in Great Ace Attorney is that I don't know if he does the same thing in the second game because I haven't played it yet, but because like maybe he would have a different pose when he gets more confident. But one of his like kind of default
Try.
I don't
what
think Great Ace Attorney.
I can't hear you. What?
No spoilers.
It's not a spoiler. I'm just talking about one of his poses.
I'm going as blind as possible, try.
Okay. The game has animations.
Okay. Good to know. Am I just that far away? I guess I am.
This is not a good everybody mic.
Well, there have been a lot of advice and so forth, and I sometimes can't hear you when that happens. I wonder if Turrican 2 has invincibility frames.
That would be great.
This doesn't ability frame?
No.
Oh my god. Okay. I never even thought about it.
I mean,
Beware, coward.
in some ways, like, I mean, a game like this will make you miss knockback, you know? I think I just made the jump.
You did just make the jump.
Or was it this one?
It's that one. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Either way, it's pretty easy when you know how to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that was a dumb way to die.
What?
I didn't want. I was afraid of using my wheel because I was afraid I'd fall if I did.
I didn't realize it was a dead end.
All right, here we go.
Screen is weirdly cut out right now.
Oh, yeah, good point. Well, your Amiga emulator was only filling like a small portion of the screen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So let me fix this. Okay. So 5-1 is a bit of a maze. 5-2 isn't very dangerous, just confusing or mazy. I mean, 5-1 is a dangerous maze. 5-2 is a less dangerous maze, something like that.
Yeah, there's basically no danger in 5-2 other than time.
Oh, look at those 1-ups! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
They're just right there for the taking. $21. Turrican is old enough to drink. Actually, I have no idea what Turrican is. What is Turrican?
He had a name yesterday.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was though. It's sort of a silly name. Doesn't sound very cool. But I don't know what Turrican is. But I will continue to ask why Turrican can't crawl.
Sorry, Mr. Do. I was just joshing you.
Oh. Firebird continues to be the worst bird.
We've now ruined Mr. Dude's life.
I mean, Umbrella is already going to do that for
Umbrella? What does Umbrella have to do with it?
him. He works at Umbrella.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, he works in a lab, right?
Yeah. All labs are Umbrella.
That's true. I'm surprised we haven't found his final diary entries about something being itchy and tasty by now.
Oh, is this drum where you were like, why can't I go anywhere? Are there any purpose of these smokestacks or whatever they are?
Nope.
None of them? Like, how many are there?
3, I think.
Oh no, I'm falling a long way.
I just saved you like an hour of your time that I wasted on that level.
You know, it's not exactly NES blue, but like the flat blue color on the outdoor levels for some reason gives me happy NES feelings. Also, 3 1-ups.
Little NES.
Happy little NES. So do I go left of the smokestacks?
Yeah. Block?
Block. I'm so really impressed you came up with that strategy to trap the Turrican.
It was me or him.
I don't think I do go left of the smokestacks.
You do. That's just tricky.
Tricky?
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Oh, I see. That's kind of weird. Visually a bit unclear.
Sure is. Oh, get off my butt.
You got all that away with all your lives? Wow.
The rust is coming off. Slowly but surely. Barry always here. Does she come back
You die?
if I continue?
I think so. Don't take my word for it, though. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not worth getting its full life as I am. So that slime can make that jump.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one thing in the game you don't have to stab to pick up.
What do you not have to stab to pick up?
One up.
Oh. That is kind of weird. Why wouldn't you stab something to pick it up?
Let's just do that.
Why does Mr. Q just go dirty?
I don't know.
He often does that and it alarms me. He'll just say, try! And I'm like, what did I do?
Like, what did Bernie do?
What didn't he do?
What
Oh,
didn't he
that's a little spot where you could be in danger of getting stuck.
Yeah, I almost got stuck there. Oh, I'm in the wrong room.
He's sleeping on my lap. It's very exciting thing.
Thunderbird.
Your favorite time. Has there been Thunderbird time yet?
Nope.
What was it? Something came up sometime, and someone said, "Oh, you should have been saving that for Drum's next Zelda 2." That ramble for Drum's next Zelda 2 attempt. I don't remember what it was now. Oh, 5-2 done, or 5-1 done. Did you say there were like 10 free 1-ups or something at the beginning of this level? There's
Yeah, there's like 3.
a bazillion.
Oh, plus.
A bazillion. I feel like your starting time might be a little less in this level, actually. I don't know if there's like a time refill power up. Ooh, there's another random pop. Aw, you have to kind of do some digging. Is this necessary? And if I run out of time, will all these blocks just be gone? This is so weird. Ooh, found something. Feels like a way forward. Maybe. Maybe not. Is this a dead end? It is a dead end. Let's go left. And up. Maybe. Oh, come on. What is going on? Here. This is. I don't like this. You were doing so good there. You had him down like 3 bars without getting hit? Ugh, and of course they put me here. Ooh, okay. Do I definitely have to dig through the blue blocks?
As far as I know.
I'll look over here first. Oh, okay, that was quick. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Totally looks like there. Here. Oh. just feel like pits that lead up to a Bowser fight. Man, you got the. I mean, that might have been about the closest you've ever gotten.
Yeah. Man, during that first fight, the thought popped into my head, and I couldn't shake it that you were like an
Watching.
NPC that was idling in the corner and just like spouting random lines of dialogue.
Did it help?
No, it did not. And like, I wonder if I could go this way. No, that didn't work.
It seems to flip-flop whether me talking is good or bad for Thunderbird. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
The level's actually not that long.
Yeah.
So it does or doesn't help, or it depends.
I mean, I need like a constant state of whatever, not like interspersed distractions.
I might call this mastered for being the game with 22 lives.
Careful, there might be an escape sequence here.
That's pretty cool plane you get into. Oh, it's counting up it's adding my lives to my score.
No, it's actually just taking away all your lives. When you hit 0, you die.
Yeah.
Oh.
The time is still counting down. That's funny. What happened? I'm like in this sequence.
Another day, another try. But remember, shoot or die. That is a very good sunset tower shot there.
Excellent!
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Potentially even Every Man's Triumph version 2 material. Congratulations. You have liberated this world from
Everything's
darkness.
A-okay.
This is a weird font. Like some letters are like big lowercase. Light will now return and everywhere life will come back over the shadows of the past. This world was saved, but there are lots of others which need someone like you to fight against the evil. Some of us will win, some of us will lose. Only the strong will survive. Some of us will fall, but if we don't stop the darkness together this time, there will be no hope. Evil never wins if we believe in us. But now, the warrior beats to rest.
Beat Dracula. Take it easy, Backloggery. Good luck, Drum.
Greetings and thanks from Manfred go to. Greetings and thanks from Holger go to. You know, they never really specify who is specifically thanking the special thanks and credits. And now, enjoy the music. Or press the almighty button on your fun stick. The end.
My understanding is if you were playing on an actual Amiga, you would have I believe, one button joystick, and then the other keys you would have to hit on your keyboard.
Oof. How did people beat this without a real controller?
No.
And up to jump. How did your score compare? I bet not very well because mine had no continues.
Whoa. I don't know. Does score carry over from continues? Because I had a lot of lives in those continued, like, kept racking up in World 4.
I wouldn't that be very unusual and a very broken way to get a high score? If they...
It's a very unusual game.
So yeah, on this collection, we've got Turrican, Turrican 2, Mega Turrican, and Super Turrican. And this is the only way I own any of these games, actually. I'm pretty positive, yeah. Well, other than the Turrican, Super Turrican 2 Director's Cut on the Super NT. I don't have that officially in my collection in any way, because it's such a weird way to own a game, but I wouldn't be opposed to playing it sometime if you wanted to.
Isn't that the only way to own that game?
I feel like there might have been another option at some point. I think there may have been like some like Super Nintendo cartridges made or something. It's for me and like games that I like to buy to put into my collection. I am totally all for the idea of, you know, lots of companies are making these like, you know, brand new NES carts and brand new Super Nintendo and Mega Drive carts and all that stuff. And they're not like trying to pass them off as like, you know, old cartridges. I mean, often they have like, you know, translucent cases and stuff like that. I mean, it's cool and a lot of people like it. But for me, one of the trends that I really like is when sometimes these games sometimes when these cartridge games get a release, they get like they'll get like, you know, an emulated version on a Switch card or a PS4 disc or something like that. And like for me, like even though like, oh, okay, this is a homebrew game or an indie game or, you know, some long lost game that was finished and released on a cartridge, you know, I like the idea that these releases are designed for those original systems, but I end up wanting to buy like the new platform version, even though it is emulated, or in some cases it's ported. Like I assumed Xenocrisis. I assumed at first that it was an emulation, like the current gen version was an emulation of the Genesis game, but it seems to actually be a port, and it has like dual analog controls and stuff. So it's actually really neat. When I tried it on, I'm pretty sure it's the Switch version I have. So yeah, I don't know. I guess the distinction for me is like, even though like these cartridges, these like newly made NES and Super Nintendo and whatever cartridges. Like they are, the game itself is, you know, legally licensed and distributed by who owns the rights to the game. But it's not like a, you know, official Nintendo seal of quality cartridge. You know, it's not a Sega cartridge. Like, you know, that was not manufactured by the old, you know, systems that were in place for manufacturing those cartridges by those companies. But this right here is a real official PlayStation 4 disc. Or when I get, you know, if I gotten the Switch version, it's a real official Switch disc or card. So that's how I think of it. Why is Drum just sitting there paused?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. I'm done too. So yeah, that went. It took me a little while to get going on World 1, but I had fun finding those extra secrets. So, yeah, I liked it. You know, better, more to my taste than I expected, honestly. I'm glad to have had the experience.
Did Scott ever answer your question about Hitstun and stuff?
I don't. Probably. I ask questions in streams all the time, but then never look at the chat. I mean, I could find out right this second.
Basically, we're just wondering if Turrican 2 has any quality of life improvements over 1, like Hitstun and invincibility frames and things like that.
Oh, the HUD is not as full as the other. Oh, look, there's a gradient in the sky. I bet that was like a real technical marvel. Whoa, there's voice clips. Okay, let's get hit by that. Nope, it's exactly the same.
Oh well.
Oh, look at Goomba! Look, you're in Goomba, those little robot dudes.
Oh. Well, definitely some improvements, it looks like.
But the basic. Whoa! I just got a trophy for pressing the triangle button. I can't seem to do that again right away.
It looks like you have fewer types of weapons in your arsenal, which is probably good.
Do you recall if Super and Mega Turrican have knockback or anything?
I don't.
I feel like we would have noticed if they didn't when we've tested these before.
Oh, apparently gradients are very easy on the Amiga.
Okay, yeah. You're knocked back very lightly, and you have more of a pip-based energy meter rather than just a solid meter. While we're here, we may as well look at Mega. Oops, I selected. I can't play on standard mode. Oh, you can goob them here too. I didn't check them Super. Yeah, so the console ones, more console-like.
How about that?
Alrighty then.
Okay, well, we usually stream on Mondays. If anyone wants to come check us out then, we'll be a bit outside of our usual thing, we'll be playing Halo 1 co-op for the next few weeks, and then we'll be diving into Turrican 2.
Yeah, we don't normally play first-person shooters on stream except for Doom.
But yeah, good times.
Indeed. All right. See y'all on Monday. Wait, there's a Turrican 3 on Amiga?
Yeah, they ported Mega Turrican to the
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I wonder if one of them is considered superior.
I mean, Mega seems to be the one that they know of. I'm under the impression that the ones that are in this collection are the ones that Julian Egebrecht, or however you say his name, wanted to be on it. I heard some people wanted more, but these are the ones he wanted to be on it. So, from his view, maybe Mega Turrican is the best version. All right. See y'all on Monday then. Good night.